So, this is a very important and vital literary motive that I wanted my students to trace, and that is trans-bonding. From our very childhood, we have bonded with certain human beings, assuming that we are somewhere sexually, in a way, we are similar. Now imagine when a trans identity is born and eventually grows up, not just within the family dynamics, even in the world outside, the broader world, the school, the play zones, they do not get somebody who are look alike. And they feel that they are the only individual in the world. They are children. ওরা বুঝতেই পারছে না যে আমাদের মতন পৃথিবীতে আর কেউ এক্সিস্ট করেন and Revathi is in a way torn, right, shattered. Am I the only person in this world who is going through this? Who is feeling a sort of likeness for a boy, who is ashamed of boys, who feels like a girl, who loves to paint kola, who loves to dress like a sister? Who am I? What am I? Where am I? These very existential questions crush her, shatter her. Until Revathi finds in the most strange, uncertain corners of Tamil Nadu, friendship, bonding. Right? Now they all are different. This trans bonding also makes us feel that each, like all of you, like real people on real world are, right? তোমরা পাঁচজন বন্ধু, পাঁচজন ছেলে, পাঁচজন আলাদা. Family structure আলাদা, fears আলাদা, anxieties আলাদা. এদেরও তাই. All friends are different. And still, in a way, they have bonded together. And later on, the most important aspect that we can never get in any other literature written on and written on these trans identities, but only in autobiographical novels it can be represented. That is these rituals like Jamaat. This is very, very crucial. এই জামাতের references তুমি কিন্তু এরকম জায়গাতেই পাবে, and these are done in very esoteric pattern, hidden, embedded pattern. তুমি চট করে এগুলো দেখতে পাবে না. Somewhere it takes place, right? It takes place here also, in a city of Tamil Nadu. But you have got a very close look at how they bond, how chela and guru relationships are created. And remember, these gurus are more than their mothers at times. They also help, like other, these are their family, they call it, ma baba kore. So these basically help these trans identities also to find occupation in the world. বুঝতে পারছো, ইন্টেলেকচুয়াল লেভেলে, ফিজিক্যাল লেভেলে, ইমোশনাল লেভেলে, সেক্সুয়াল লেভেলে এই ট্রান্স বন্ডিংটা খুব ভাইটাল। So that's why this is a very important literary motive that I would like to be discussed by you, for you, and of you. All the best.
A very good morning to everyone present here. I, Bhaswati Debnath, and other mentees of SC Ma'am, Rittika Chatterjee, Boni Sarkar, Papri, Mandira Mahato, and Indrani Mondal are about to present a presentation on the topic of trans-bonding from the text The Truth About Me, a Hijra life story by A. Revathi. Revathi's journey of bonding with fellow trans people started with spending time with their new friends and knowing about their culture. Journey of bonding with fellow trans people started with spending time with their new friends and knowing about their culture, leading to a new phase of their life after fleeing to Delhi. In this presentation, we will be presenting an elaborate description of how Revathi bonded with other trans people and present few dance forms from their tradition.
Spending time with their new friends. Yoraisami started spending time with their new friends who were 4 men who climbed up the hills and who climbed up the hills from the fort. Namakkal Hill Fort, right? Yes, ma'am. Where they were sitting and started addressing their being girl elves, and they talked, sang, and danced. They learned how to dance Bharatanatyam, and they also learned that those men wore saris and performed operation, and they lived in Erode, Mumbai, Delhi, and Chandigarh. Those men were Thosis, much more we can say that they were much more as female comrades than friends. And since no one visited the hills post 6 o'clock, and they felt comfortable being women and doing as they pleased. So on this basis of this point, today I am going to perform a Bharatanatyam dance. To Revathi. The truth about me is an autobiography of Hijra, who fought ridicule, violence within her home and outside to find a life of dignity. Revathi was born a boy but failed and behaved like a girl. Revathi accepts the fact that she belongs to a Hijra community and she is not a woman, but she wants to be a woman. Thus, she transformed herself to Revathi from the body of Sami. In fact, she freed her female soul, which was trapped in a male body. They used some of their tuition money to buy bangles, ribbons, earrings, and hidden away their sister's skirt, blouse, and half sari, sneaking those stuff on the bus to Dindigul with their friends. On asking one of the elders about how to become a woman like them, they instructed her that she has to go and stay with others like them and get their nose and ears pierced, grow their hair, learn their ways, agree to be a chela to a guru and earn for them. Then they would help her to become a woman. This is how she transformed herself.
The bonds that Revathi made her aware about various traditions, customs, and
These are very important, alright? You can share your PPT with everybody.
customs and rituals that were specific to her community, the Hijra community, which she was earlier unaware of. Some of these traditions included Pampaduthi, which was touching the feet of their sari-clad elders. This was a way for the feminine men to show respect to their to the elders, basically. And next is Jamat, which was a meeting of the sari-clad elders where they decided the chela daughter of each group. Next is Handu, which is a free money that was paid by the gurus in the name of their chelas to Jamat. Revathi's guru was willing to pay 1.25 rupees and 5 rupees to Jamat as a token for their newly created bond. Next is custom for the pottais, which Revathi became aware of due to her newly created bond. It was a ritual for the sari-clad feminine men to gather at the temple during a particular time of the year. At around 6 o'clock in the evening, by dressing themselves up, wearing silk saris, wearing flowers, and carrying 4 lamps, and gathered at the temple, and they also used to dance and sing the next topic is the guru-chela bond, which was more like a mother-daughter bond. The chelas felt more very close to their gurus, and it was more like a mother-daughter bond to them. The chelas respected their gurus a lot and did Padmaduti, and in return to that, the gurus hugged and kissed them and ran their fingers through their hair. Revathi felt a kind of very inexplicable kind of a love between her and her guru. She feels such a kind of love when she mentions that she slept next to her guru, and her guru's comforting embrace brought tears to her eyes. Another sad incident when she was doing a woman's work of filling water from the well and saw her guru watching her, that also made her feel such a kind of love. Next is
she also mentions that she also mentioned that her guru was the one who respected her feelings and also understood those feelings, and the gurus guided their chelas in order in their way to become accepting them as the way they are. The guru of Revathi helped her to become the woman she always wanted to be. The bond became so close that she even felt more closer to her than her birth mother. During the incident of her guru living for Delhi, she felt like crying as the bond became so strong during their stay together.
You marked up the entire text. So every homecoming leads to a second going away. How difficult it is. নিজের বাড়িটাই
clothes to the rivers for washing. The elders accompanied them, and seeing them bath like a woman in the village, he would wear his lungi over her chest and rub soap and turmeric like them. And after the bath, they would walk home, and always he was teased and bullied on the street.
Now this is a very important ritual. You see, why is the trans people protecting this particular character? Revathi kind of protection ta keno dorkar hocche? Remember, because this is the only identity who has with himself ki bolchi body te, he has his male organ, and if he tries to do certain things publicly, these are everyday problem of a trans identity we don't even recognize. So he can be easily abused in public. So until he goes through that illusion of, that operation, till that time he needs special protection. That's why he's being protected.
Her nanny, Kalaguru and Guru's sister were all adept at dance. They taught her everything they knew. They would go to the terrace of their house and dance. They danced the kalagam, the peacock dance and sabansubi dance, etc. But once
Signature dances that they dance, So they are taught somewhere at least, right? That means these performances are, in a way, they are not just casual performances. These performances are being taught somewhere. That is what she is trying to point out.
once she had accompanied them to a temple festival where they all ready and dressed up to dance. She wear up beautiful dresses, blouse and cards, and they did her makeup and said that it is her first time, but she had to learn how to do her own makeup. And at last, when he ran away from home to go to Delhi, he found a trans friend at Namakkal Hillfort, like a god to save her. As he had no idea how he would reach Delhi. After seeing him, he cried a lot and gave him his mother's earrings that he had stolen, and told him and asked him to bring him some money. And then his friend accompanied him to the bus stand of Salem, where Revathi waited for the train to Delhi.
A girl or a trans identity who is just 17 or 18 years old has gone to a city railway station and is about to leave for some unknown uncertain space called Delhi where Amma resides. Maybe বুঝতে পারছো কতটা রিস্ক নিচ্ছে। মায়ের কাছ থেকে গয়না চুরি করেছে, পালিয়ে যাবে, একটা পুরো আনসার্টেন জার্নি। পাশে কে আছে? ওয়ান ট্রান্স ফ্রেন্ড, নো ওয়ান এলস। তাই না, বিপদের সময় তো বন্ধু।
Now we are going to present a little bit of Karakan dance.
Oh.
The role of transforming Revathi's life. Revathi's distress regarding the feeling of being a female trapped in a male body was alleviated through their bond with fellow girl boys like them. Their friends and their guru not only made Revathi know about the traditions of their community, but also gave Revathi the opportunity to freely do women's work like a woman for the first time. The members of the Hijra community gave Revathi the opportunity to freely express their feelings and accepted and loved them the way that they are. The bond allowed Sami to excel in the journey of self-discovery and become the woman that they always wanted to be.
Bhaswati, could you please point out what are the two performances that your group has performed?
So the first dance that we saw was Bharatnatyam and
By Indrani.
by Indrani Mondal, and the second dance that we saw was Kalagram by Boni Sarkar and Mandira Mahato.
Excellent.